Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for watching first of all, so I appreciate it. If you're interested in how I have used vision boards to create like a success and growth mind for myself and for my environment, stay tuned. All right, so the first thing that I do is I go and stock up on all kinds of stuff from the Dollar Tree. So this little buggy is filled with everything that I'm gonna need to create my content for my vision board. First of all, you're going to need a board. You do not have to have a large board, but this year for my school year board, which is going to be my first time doing my school year board, I have one of those display boards. And that was $1, of course, at the Dollar Tree. I'm using a display board because in my office area, I am going to place that there so that I can keep that for the next 10 months of school. Keep that vision forever before me when I'm doing my lesson planning and stuff like that. I can kind of refer back to what's my vision for the year. I do a year, as in all phases of my life, vision board, but this year I am doing a school version, school edition of my vision board, because I feel like that area, because that is my career, it's something that I really want to focus in on and get small goals and get a different type of vision board set up. So I'm just going to take you guys on that journey. What I have decided this year is like I'm moving to 5th grade. I was in 4th grade. And in 5th grade, I want to be more of course, I am very firm with my disciplinary. I have classroom management down, all of that. But my biggest thing is to be firm with kindness. And just being a firm teacher with the air of kindness about it, I have decided that I'm going to open my mind up to what is kind, and how does that look, and how does that feel, and what does a kind person do in certain situations. I'm not saying that I'm not kind. I'm saying that my response is that of aggression, and that of it can elicit fear sometimes when you are like super strong, firm, and strict. So I don't want to elicit that. I want to elicit, okay, she really means this, but she was so nice about it, I'm gonna do it. Do you get what I mean? So with that being said, I went into the Dollar Tree and I got lucky. They had this first set of books, and of course it's gonna be weird on there, but it's called 9 Fruits of the Spirit. And if anybody know about fruits of the spirit, there are 9 virtues and 9 fruits of the spirit, and one of them is kindness. So the first one that I have is 9 fruits of the spirit, gentleness. All of these books were $1. Patience, and we all need patience in school. Love, of course, you need to have a heart of love to do this job, because you're sure not because of money. Goodness, joy, peace, self-control, faithfulness, and of course, kindness. Kindness is the main reason. Okay, I was looking through the books. I'm like, I know they have kindness, but I left with all 9 because I do think that as a person and as a spiritual being, just tapping into other resources for the school year, even though this book is really small, to have some sort of reading material for the year, you should have. And I do think that I'm going to invest my time in the morning in my devotion, and once I meditate, to kind of focus in on what's going on in these books. So the fruits of the spirit and kindness. Now, kindness, I'm more focused on the what comes from being kind, and what does kindness look like. And they have a poem in here that I'm going to read really, really quick, right here in this $1 book. It says, "Let me be a little kinder. Let me be a little blinder to the faults of those about me. Let me praise a little bit more, just a little bit more cheery. Let me serve a little better those that I am striving for. Let me be a little braver When temptations bids we waver, let me strive a little harder to be all that I should be. Let me be a little meeker with the brothers that is weaker. Let me think more of my neighbor and a little less of me. So, bottom line is almost like just thinking of your audience, thinking of those kids whenever you're administering discipline or just coming across, you want your essence to be that of firm but kindness, and that's what I want for the school year. So of course I had to invest in these little dollar books, and I think I'm going to be benefit greatly from having that a part of my vision, as part of my meditation, as part of my whole plan for the school year. Okay, so yes, 2019, 2020, as far as the numbers that I'm going to take off, they're just part of my display board for the school year. And of course some backing paper, so any color that you would like. My school theme color for the year is of course lime green and a touch of blue, so I chose these colors. And they elicit certain feelings for me, and I would think that you want to use certain colors that elicit feelings for you. At the Dollar Tree, they have been adding new magazines. This one is called The Best of Personalities, and this one is called Better Every Day. And I just love those titles. I love the images that they have in there and some of the words. So I went through already, and I cut out a whole lot of quotes is saying that I'm going to put on my board, but I didn't have to go and buy like $5.99 magazines and $6 magazines like I do during the at the New Year. Like those magazines are very costly. So what I've done was take those two and kind of got my inspiration out of those, as well as a teacher, you're typically part of a union. If you're not a part of a union, get a part of a union. You need their backing. But my union sent out an educators magazine every month, and I find that they have great articles about scientific facts about what's going on with students. And I really didn't want to cut through, because there is a section of this magazine that I just found that I'm going to have to read through very thoroughly. It says, should teachers know the basic science of how children learn? And to be honest with you, I may do a separate video on what they say in this magazine, because I come from a background of psychology, and in psychology it teaches you about child psychology and what's going on with their body and their mind at certain ages. And if we as educators do not understand the whole brain of a kid and what they typically will be going through, not that all cases are the same, but it can make us ineffective in some areas. So I can't wait to read this and tell you guys what I find out. But other than that, I did find a few pieces that I have cut out of my educator's manual to go into. And look at this cover with this nice little heart on it. Isn't it great? So yeah, I've chosen to take out some quotes from there. So I have my magazines, I have my kindness book, my magazines, my colored paper that I told you about, also my numbers that I told you about, and stickers. These are just for like any words that you want to add. And as you add them, of course, you're going to need Sharpies. And most of us have colored Sharpies. So I do have a little thing of colored Sharpies. But you're going to need Sharpies to kind of put it on these little stickers that's going to go on your board. And these, of course, come from the Dollar Tree. You're going to need glue sticks as well. At the Dollar Tree. Crayons if you need them to color or write anything. And of course, your handy dandy images, all kinds of images, visuals, a vision board. You have to have your visuals. And I'll tell you some of my visuals. So one of them says, what's your style? And of course, if we look at this, we'll think it's talking about clothing and stuff like that. But it could be, what's your style of teaching? What's your style of thinking? What's your style of professionalism? What's your style of dress? It depends on if that's where you want to go with it. But I will be defining what will be my style of teaching, actually. This one says, get real. Like, be real, get real, be real with yourself, be real with the kids. And they appreciate that way more than you trying to tell them any falsehoods. Just cute little pictures that have their little heart on the front cover, like as a vision, and it has look like a mom and a daughter reading a book. And that is one thing I'm going to be incorporating in my nightly duty and activity with my daughter. She's gone off to kindergarten, but every night I plan on building her library. I mean, she have tons of books, but I plan on building her library throughout the year, and at nighttime before bed to read to her. And sometimes I'm going to have her to read a few things to me, and that's what I want to make sure that I'm maintaining. So that will go on my vision board. One thing I really was affected by is this saying. Of course, you can't see it, but it says, as the teacher, you are the social leader of the classroom, and your students will follow your lead. So if I want them to be more open to diversity and be very, very honest and open and kind to other students, I have to portray those things. My social behavior matters as a teacher, because that's what they're going to pick up on. So I'm very inspired by that quote, and I'm going to have to keep this forever before me. There's so many other things that quotes and stuff that I'm going to be putting on my vision board. Now, how do I put this all together and make it work? There are 3 things that you have to do in order to manifest your vision board. There is this saying, say, write it down, make it plain, your vision. Okay? I have done vision boards for the last 3 to 4 years. And if I have put 10 to 12 things that I want to accomplish within that year, I would say at least 8 have come true. And the way that it come true is the fact that I thought about it, I prayed about it, I thought about it, and everything that you think about, it can become reality. You just forever keep that in your mind, like, okay, this is my goal. This is how I want my year to look. And I'm not saying that everything comes true, but most things do. So why not create your vision? Why not give it a try to see what all will come? My vision board that I created for year 2019, I already checked off some things that have come true already this year, and it's in the middle of the year, which is July, and I still have a whole more months to go to obtain the other things. So I'm just excited, and I'm excited for this school year. I'm excited about what I would like to bring into the classroom and what the kids can receive in that environment. I just want them to be so inspired. So I'll also recommend that parents, if you're watching, to create a vision board. It can be a smaller sheet, but create a vision board for your kids and what they want to obtain for this next school year. Every school year matter. Every school year count. So what they want to, like, just creating goals for them, if it comes down to grades, how they want to be socially this year, what type of dress, like if they want to wake up earlier this year and get to school on time, refresh, eat breakfast. All of that stuff go on their board, make it really, really pretty, put it in their room so that they can be reminded of their goal as well. That would be so awesome. So one thing is, keep the vision somewhere where you're going to see it. So when I'm doing my lesson plans and stuff like that, I will be looking at my vision board to keep that in my mind. So that's why I will have it posted right above where I will be working at. Also, number 2, once you do with it, I don't know everyone's spiritual practice, but I will say, after you create the vision board, to pray over it and pray a good fervent prayer about the school year. Even if you got to drop a few tears on it, just so that you can have that energy that go into it. And then also be grateful. Be grateful. I have incorporated a gratitude journal in my life right now, and I have been using this app for gratitude, and it reminds me every day to put in some at least 5 things that I'm grateful for that day, every day. So whatever that you are trying to manifest, just make sure that you just remain grateful for anything that happens inside of your vision. and write it down somewhere. Say I'm grateful. Say it out loud. Say it in your morning affirmations when you leave, when you're on the drive to work, when you're on your drive home, whenever. And just stay grateful about how everything is progressing, as it's progressing, so it will get better. So those are my 3 tips. First tip, keep the vision where you're seeing. Second tip, just make sure that you are not necessarily stressing about it, but make sure that you are keeping to praying about it, and make sure when you first finish it that you say a great prayer. Even if you're not ready to pray at that very moment when you finish, before that school year start, make sure that there's a prayer over it, some love go into it, everything that you're doing when it comes to it, make sure that you're praying. And then the third thing is to make sure that whenever something is happening that's on your vision, to be grateful about it. So like I said, having a gratitude app, or writing it down somewhere, or just saying it out loud and really mean it, and just thanking God and thanking whoever you're praying to. Thanking and being grateful, being thankful and being grateful. So those are my 3 tips on having a high vision board that will keep on giving back to you as you give to it. Okay. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have done something like this before and have seen tremendous results, I have seen tremendous results with vision boards. So put a comment down below. And please, guys, subscribe to my channel. Like, I'm really trying to get to my first 50. I haven't shared out my information yet to everyone that's around me, because I'm just trying to reach out outside of my normal people that I will ask to like and subscribe. But if you have watched this video and you like the content, please subscribe. Now, before I go, I will finish my vision board, and then I will show you the results of it, okay? All right. All right, guys, this is the finished product. This is 2019-20. I have a picture of me and my kids up here at the front. I use marker to kind of write in the goals besides the pictures, as you can see, and put different hashtags throughout. I have a side for my daughter. Like I said, she's going to kindergarten, so I have certain goals for her that I want to put on this side. And also my personal goal over the next 10 months for my body, my mind, and what my frame I want, like doing, like I say, the affirmations journal and stuff like that. So yeah, this is the finished product. I will pray over it. I will put it visually where I want it to go. And also I will just be, like I said, do those affirmations of thankfulness whenever anything that I have wrote have come to pass or have matriculated in our life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get my, like I say, my membership up, or my subscribers up. So subscribe to your girl's channel. Have a good day.